Hey guys, it's Burgos here and welcome to another Call of Dragons video where I share my personal experience and everything that I have in my head. So, today's topic is going to be why the new heroes keep you weak. And I have to mention something since I play like three more games except Call of Dragons, is the other games actually put a lot of more heroes. Here we get every season, that means every 2 months we get like two new heroes. In other games, things are one idea, more heroes are presented, which even make the things more harder. But here I'm going to talk about the heroes and why they actually keep you weak, because they did. And mostly this video comes from one question of one player that asked me, okay, I get Downfell, how to build it. I start putting my VIP, basically this thing here. Uh, every day you can select, I think most of the people are familiar with VIP 15, but I want to develop a Downfell, which skills, blah, 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 everything about the Downfell, and in same time, the player didn't have actually developed heroes. So here comes maybe the first big issue, maybe if I can say it, issue is chasing the new shiny item. This is how I like to call it, chasing the new shiny item. And what this means is something that I did when I started Call of Dragons. Is I remember Kinara was presented. I go all in for Kinara. Currently I don't use Kinara, but if I open my Kinara, it's like 5541. This is pretty decent investment here. Okay, it's not that many investment, but it's some kind of investment. So after Kinara, modeling come, and bruh, I was remember back in the days playing Rise of Kingdom. There was one dude. He was level 25. Who was level 16. That basically castle burned so many players with Charles Martel and Barca. I think this is the names of the two heroes. So, infantry one with shield, and the other one was something like host. It was boosting the power of the troops. And from this time, this thing something like stay in my mind for so much time. And the moment I saw Madeline in this season one, and Rise of Kingdom was also, I don't know, season one. Not so sure how the things are, but I guess it's a sweet seasons. So I remember this moment and I was like, oh my god, I have to go with Madeline. So I did. Madeline is like 5522. You cannot actually get this from the gold chest. So if you see some other hero that I have that don't that have skills leveled up more from 3000, that means I actually invest in this hero, because you cannot get this hero from the gold keys. So the person actually invests in this. So I invest in the Madeline, like this. And after this, I think was Syndra Frygar. Syndra Frygar is Awakened. Okay, it's Awakened. But my point is, there was always new heroes, and I was chasing the new hero. I remember even, I really don't remember which season was, but when the Forum Deal was presented, Call of Dragons, Theodore and Forum Deal. And I was looking one person how he make tons of merits with the flying eagles. So I decided to go from Wilderberg to Spring Warden and try to replicate the success the guy actually was having. It was so hard. It is so hard with the flying units to get that much merits. It needs a lot of time investment. Go over the map to look, is there somebody who is AFK here and there? Is there some gathering heroes? Back in the days, there was even this seasonal policy where you cannot actually go and attack somebody who is farming. I think it's this one. When a legion is gathering in the lands, they cannot be attacked. When it's combat, it cannot enter resource point the field. So yeah, this is something like preventing from going out and going in the resource point. Pretty nice strategy if you ask me. But anyway, I was trying forum deal. I started investing in the forum deal, and boy, after chasing some different heroes here and there, I end up with not good hero roster. This make me weak. I play mainly with mages, and at some point I only have my Lilia Awakened. It's funny, but this is the truth. I have only Lilia Awakened, and I'm like a mage player. What kind of mage player you are with one Lilia Awakened and so many heroes that is builded to some point? So from this moment, I actually start only investing over the heroes I'm going to play with. Since if you're not buying Heroes of Tamaris, the bundle, and getting some extra heads, or if you don't go in the store and actually purchasing these extra heads, well, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to wake your heroes with the daily bundles. The day you may get lucky and get like a 7 heads from the daily bundle, which is the best investment in my opinion. Help you build your heroes, also give you some extra stuffs. And at some point, yeah, I was having just Lily Awakened, and from there I just focus only over the heroes I'm going to use. Only. That means Tobin and Urak, as you can see, is level 2, it's level 1. It's level 2 because I do the conversation, and if you make the 3 conversation, going to give you a 10 hits, so you can make this spell level 2. This bad boy, level 1. Margaret Zeta, okay, here is level 3, here is level 4. I put some investment because I was not so sure, should I go for these marksmen to be part from my team, to put Celestials with them and go and fight Margaret Zeta with Celestials. But at some point, I decide just the new mage heroes are going to come in Call of Dragons. So I just save everything I have. Currently, I'm working on my Thea, and the main reason for the Thea is even if I go for Margaret Zeta, uh, there's still going to be one single legion. I cannot combine it like Lilia Zeta, for example. So there is going to be the way to go for these 3 extra shields. This is going to increase the survivability by a lot. And running like Thea, Lilia Thea, Berton Tocher, Woldir Velian is and the new mages is just going to make my legions more powerful. But I never I stop I completely stop investing in the new heroes. So the player I talk about is not a whale. Is very well spender, just maybe monthly bundles, and he gets some gems, which I don't think is that smart idea. Get gems and go for Will of Destiny and get this guy, or for Wookie Spin, I don't remember, get this guy Downfell. As you can see, I don't even have these 2 heroes summoned. They're still sitting here, and I don't care because I was thinking Goresh and Skogo is still going to outperform these heroes. Infantry with rage skill, come on, brother. What are you talking about? Infantry with rage skill. Even though these 2 heroes are good ones, especially Mogro, and if you combine this bad boy with Goresh, you can get pretty decent team. But my point is, right now I'm just only investing in the Goresh Skogo. As you can see, it's like 5, 2, 3. Going to make him 555, and sure am I going to go for awakening of the Skogo, since the 2 mages are coming, and I have to be prepared. I have to be prepared to get these 2 new mages. So the point of this video is more like, don't chase the new stuffs. Don't do it. Means the only thing, especially if you're a WoW spender, or for free, even for free to play players. I mean, you may get the new hero but most likely you're going to use this new hero only for the emojis. Since those heroes are very depending, a lot of heroes are very depending over, for example, star level, for example, artifacts, especially the artifacts. I was running 2 mage legions, even though that I was having like 1.5 million mages. Only 2 mage legions. It was Lilia Velen, Bertrand Tocher. Because I was having only Phoenix Eye, I was having only Mirage Orb. These two things is increasing your magic attack, and this one is also. To run Warrior Velen, it actually take me to get this artifact here. Where this artifact? This one. Breath of Gargantis. This is awesome mage artifact. I make so many summons because I didn't get this artifact from the first time, but it was this artifact in combination with a Spiritborn Torque. These two artifacts, and I get the Spiritborn Torque, I get Phoenix Eye, and I get that make my Phoenix Eye level 5, and I get this artifact. It was wild Torch of Light. I mean, this is back in the days. Right now, I think it's just a single artifact that you can go, but also the artifacts are very important because if I have Lilia and Bertrand, of course I have Tear of Arborn, but this is very defensive thing. Magic defense, Legion defense. Maybe at some point it's a good thing because increase your survivability, you survive more, your heroes fire up more. But I want something to do damage. I want something to do damage. So that's why I wait till I get this artifact to build my third legion. So things are very, very different. In many situations, things are very different. So just going for the new hero is going to take out the opportunity of your existing heroes to be build it up, to be level it up, to be skilled it up, to be everything up. And this is going to reflect seriously on your performance on the battlefield. Seriously is going to affect since yeah. And yeah, for example, my Goresh, bruh, Goresh Kogo, if I didn't have this artifact, things are going to be very hard for me. So new heroes are fine. I mean, I remember, bro. I remember when I show my Magrat to some people, and they're like, "Bro, what is this thing, brother? What is this thing?" But yeah, I basically don't. It's even level 1. The Magrat is level 1. I know so far in Call of Dragons, maybe Margaret Zeta is the best mage legion. Period. We all know that. You know it, I know it, everybody know it. But still, I decide to not invest in them. Just the new mages are coming, and also it's a marksman here. No, this is marksman here. Hero. So at some point, maybe the game can just decide to make the thing not legion based, but whatever the marksman legion can become something like this. And if this change appear for some reason, I really don't want to have invested in Margaret's data that much. Since, like Legion Marksman, this thing can become Legion Marksman. Same for the Zeta, can become Legion Mars when Legion Marksmans reach maximum, blah blah blah. It is what it is, and this season we have this thing called range warfare that annoy me so much, but most likely I'm going to go for it. And after I finish this one, and the game make it this way that after silent celebration, you can actually super talents unlock it. After silent celebration, you can actually get the wasp point of your seasonal talents. There is no chance you get 80 pets, and so far we can only take like 10 legions, and silent celebration is after I think couple days. What's going on? Okay. yeah, right now it's running. It's going to end after 2 days, and after this, there's not going to. There's still no villages. So after silent celebration, things is going to open by a lot. But yeah, I'm a little mad. I still have some marksmen to fight with, but yeah, currently we're not in great position as a AC. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video for the people who are wondering how should I build this. I got Mugro, what to do with Mugro, bro? Just save your gems, save your money, focus over your main tool. You're not going to regret. Just not going to regret. You're going to be very, very powerful, very powerful. Yeah. So I hope this gives some good advice to some people who is thinking maybe they should invest in each hero and make the hero like 5-1-1-1. This is no longer an option. This is no longer an option. Back in the days, it was basically the best build you can do. Basically, maximum do the maximum for one hero to be 5-1-1-1. But these days, I changed my mind by a lot after close to 2 years experience in Call of Dragons. I think I should not invest in anything that I'm not going to use. Anything that I'm not going to. I can easily go back because most likely I'm going to get these two heroes. I'm going to get Downfill, I'm going to get Mogro. The moment they show up in the daily bundles, I'm going to get them. Like these two heroes, Tobin and Urak. But I'm not going to invest them. They're going to basically sit like Tobin and Urak. So if something's happen and some change appear or whatever that actually make, for example, this hero very strong, I will focus over this hero. But so far, I focus over the things I actually need. And for the downfall, for the person who was looking, since right now is infantry, two new infantry heroes, if you have your old Madeline, level it up, just use her. I mean, if you invest in Madeline, just use her. She's pretty decent hero, having also some counter attack damage. If you have Goresh Kogo and your main marksman or mage, just use these two heroes. And yeah, I think most of the people already get the idea of the video and how the thing how I personally think. Of course, let me know in the comments your personal opinion. What do you think, especially for the new heroes? Do you chase new heroes? Do you, for example, and you have to point, are you whale or kraken? Because I think krakens and whales can afford to do whatever they like. Uh, till they actually have the money to afford that. But if you're somebody like me who getting just daily bundles and monthly bundles, or you're like just monthly, especially if you're monthly bundles only, you have to save those gems, especially if you don't have tier 5. You have to save these gems. Period. You have to just save these gems. There's nothing else you can do. I mean, you can do a lot of stupid things, but this is my personal opinion over the whole situation with the new heroes. And I think they keep most of the players weak, and the people are happy that they have this hero, which I understand at some point, to have to put the emoji in the global chat like, yo, look at me, I get the new hero. But on point making strong your account, this is not a good direction. This is what I think. It's not good direction. So far till these days, even after close to 2 years, I still think mages and marksmans is the best way to go. I don't think cavalry mains is a good thing. Even with this, especially with this cavalry group, basically cavalry mains don't need to exist because you can be cavalry main. Just creating one army group, you can be directly cavalry main. I think it's created from here. Yeah, you can be just cavalry main. That's all. So you don't need to go that much on the cavalry, and we already are working with mages and marksmen. I still think this is the future, even though that the game changed to try to switch the things by increasing the infantry range damage resistance by 40%, which is huge number. I still think marksmen and mages are continuing to be uh, the main the main troop for a lot of players. So yeah, this is basically my personal opinion over the whole this topic. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. If you want to support my work, you can become a member of my channel and get access to all membership videos and all the live streams. On top of that, you're going to also get shout out in every video I make till you have your membership. Plus, you'll have 15 minutes Discord call with me answering your question and helping you building your account.